Pakistani Prime Minister calls for the West to criminalize blasphemy against Islam.
Wow.
In true form, Imran Khan is back at it again. On April 19th. If you're just listening, Armin pulled the little no gif just into the corner of the screen. Can you please just leave that up?
Yeah, I'm going to leave it up.
On April 19th, Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan called for Muslim-majority countries to lobby Western governments to criminalize the insulting of Islam's prophet. Khan mentioned that a boycott on trading would help in stopping Western governments from allowing blasphemy. The far-right Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, or TLP, group held days of violent protests the previous week as they continued their agitations on perceived blasphemy by French President Emmanuel Macron. Khan condemned the TLP's violent demonstrations, which caused the death of at least 4 police officers and wounded more than 800 people. TLP activists attacked a police station in Lahore and abducted several police officers. Early on April 19th, 11 of the abducted police officers were released by the TLP as negotiations between the group and the government began. Pakistan's government identified the TLP as a terrorist, we're using coded language, a terrorist organization, and mentioned they would be delisted as a political party. So guys, I want you to imagine a political party, not Antifa, okay, not some right-wing nutjob militias, fringe militias, a political party attacking a police station and taking the police hostage over perceived blasphemy in France, because they want to basically oust the French envoy from Pakistan.
Wow.
A political party murders police officers in an effort with the end goal of ousting the French envoy from the country, wounding over 800 people.
And they think the blasphemy against Islam is that problem.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of blasphemy and sexy Kali, like me, then that means that you probably want more blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.
Not the reaction. Yeah. Rivka.
So I just want to point out that this is something that Pakistan has been on for more than a decade, okay? In 1999, at the urging of the Organization of the Islamic Conference, Pakistan brought the United Nations Commission on Rights a resolution about defaming Islam, okay? So they wanted the United Nations, so not just the West, but the entire world that belongs to this, to have a resolution against the defamation of religion. Okay, so they have been on this, and this was, and then in 2000, again, there was another resolution without a vote about defamation of religion, and they said that it's defamation religion means combating defamation of religion as a means to promoting human rights, social harmony, and religious and cultural diversity. So you cannot defame a religion. Not that you can't You know, obviously you don't want to hurt someone, kill people, violence again. No, you can't defame it, which means just saying, I think your religion's dumb. All right. And this has been going on. Yemen introduced one in 2005, and the UNHRC, okay, UN Human Rights Council, in 2006 adopted a resolution. Okay, 111 member states voted for the resolution against the defamation of religion. So, and Pakistan's the one who started this in 1999. This defamation of religion is anti-human rights. So I just feel like it's ridiculous of him to ask the West to do this, but this isn't anything new from them, is my point.
That's a very good point. And I wanted to tie the actions of the TLP back to Imran Khan's comments, because I was like, why would you call for the West to criminalize blasphemy against Islam? Well, you are like, that's very much validating the opinion of the TLP, which was founded and is centrally focused, essentially. It was created around this issue of blasphemy against Muhammad. So Imran Khan, while simultaneously is having them listed as a terrorist organization, is at the same time validating this opinion that this is something that should be criminalized and punished by the state. But I just, okay, go ahead, and then I'll finish.
I know what he's saying. It makes sense now. I can relate to Imran Khan now. What he's saying, here's what he's saying. Okay, I was making fun of him. Now I understand. I'm sorry for making fun of Imran Khan. He's saying to the whole world that, dear the rest of the world, dear civilized world,
Oh boy.
you know how Pakistan seems to be the butthole of the entire world?
Oh no.
And we're the worst of the worst of the worst. And we are an, SHIT whole country, right? And everything seems to get worse and worse. Can the rest of the world become like that so that we don't look so bad? Can you guys have like TLPs? Can you have like insane people accusing each other of blasphemy? Can you bring some of our crappy laws that we have here to the rest of the world so you could come down to our level? Because we feel so bad. Like we are such an embarrassment as a country that it really sucks. It's embarrassing. Can you guys have some crappy laws so we don't feel so alone? Like I think that makes sense. Anyway, what you were saying?
Darko is saying, he's saying, please help us, or at least that's what I hear. And just to clarify what Armin was saying, he's not saying that Pakistani people are that way. Okay.
Oh yeah, no. Save Pakistani people from Pakistan.
For real.
India, come pick up your little sister. Unite Pakistan with India.
I wanted to tie his comment back to the TLP thing, and here's kind of where it connects. Khan denounced the TLP's violent protests over the last week, and I already explained the damage from that. Quote, my question is, by sending the French ambassador back and cutting all ties, will this stop this blasphemy? Said Khan on Monday. Quote, is there a guarantee that people will stop insulting the prophet? I guarantee that if we do this, if Pakistan does this, then this same thing will happen in another European country on the issue of freedom of expression. So he's kind of trying to make a point to his people, saying like, this is still going to happen in other places, even if we cut all ties with France. Okay. But then at the same time, he's going to Muslim majority countries saying that they need to put pressure on Western states to criminalize blasphemy, basically to get his own population under control. Like, am I wrong in that interpretation? Like, okay, so because just going after France won't fix our problem, we now need to gang up so that we can enforce this far beyond our borders, because I can't handle what's happening inside my borders.
Rivka, you're muted.
Exactly. And that's why the please help us more than please help me, right? Meaning Khan, right? He is in over his head. I think he cannot control the country. He doesn't really have a way to deal with these people that are inciting all this violence and calling for all this. So you're exactly right. I think it's a strategic political move. Like, I can't control them in my country with our laws and my government. So what we'll do is we'll make sure that no one outside of us ever does blasphemy again, so they won't get mad. Then I won't have to worry about controlling them.
He's like trying to nerf the world.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that his own citizens won't freak out. He's like, can we create a safe space? Can we create a safe space?
right. He wants the whole
planet
world. Right. The
to be
whole
a safe
world
space.
needs
be
to
a safe
stop
space.
be a safe space for his God, for this group, for these
Yes.
people.
You know what?
It's real scary, man. Can we just nerf?
Okay, actually, you know what? Now I was joking the last time I was saying I would get him, but now I'm not joking. Now I actually kind of get him because things in Pakistan are looking really bad, right? Like, I don't know if this is an exaggeration, but things are falling apart. Like, things are getting really nasty, right? More and more. And I don't know, like, how this stable can get. And I think these people might be panicking. And they're just trying to do, and this might, like, he can't be that big of an idiot to think that this works. He must just be signaling to his base or something. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's what is happening, because
I agree with you.
yeah. Okay. Another thing is that I do think that there needs to be a response to this. There needs to be like an official, very politely written letter by the civilized world saying,
No,
"Dear
thank
Imran
you.
Khan, we heard your plea, and as we, the civilized world, want to let you know to shove it."
We respectfully decline.
Yes.
We like our liberties, and actually
Yeah.
we kind of don't want our
You know-
environment to be like your environment. And I think this whole fervor around blasphemy might be part of what's leading to your environment being the way it is. So I'm going to take a pass.
Yeah, and also it's very interesting. This is like, we need to point out that these countries are usually the first that if you tell them, like, hey, can you stop mistreating women? Can you stop attacking minorities? Can you stop treating minority religious groups like second-class citizens? Can you stop your death penalties for accusing people of blasphemy? As soon as they come, like, this is our own country, stop meddling in our country. Like, who are you to like, you mean to yourself? Internal matters.
Sovereignty.
Yeah, who are you to tell us how to run our own country? So these people like lose their mind every time somebody comments about their human rights violation, and yet they have the audacity to not go say, like, hey, this country or that country. The entire world apparently needs to have new standards based on the standards of their own country. The hypocrisy is so mind-boggling. Anyways, do you want to highlight
Armin
anything?
No, just you are once again calling for India to reclaim Pakistan.
Yes, guys. Again, I have to be very clear. As much as we make fun of India with their religious dogma, with their right-leaning ethno-nationalism, with their pretend secularism, with all of the crap that happens with the beheadings in the name of tantric woo-woo and stuff like that, it's nothing. India, okay, we get to complain about India because India has a lot of stupid things for us to complain about. But Pakistan is a whole other level of insanity. Okay, Pakistan is a whole other level of insanity. Well, I mean, it's Islam. What do you expect? But Pakistan needs to be taken over by India. Okay, it will be so much better. India, you shouldn't. I mean, like, you look at what happened. you had in the Pakistan used to have culture, used to have history. All of that was India. Okay, when you make a country that is the entire culture and the entire identity of it is Islam and nothing but Islam, the result is Pakistan. Okay, come take back Pakistan, unite Pakistan back with India. I think both Hindus and Muslims will appreciate secularism when they are not so overwhelmingly the majority in the country. All right.
I was going to
Anyway.
say, yeah, they need to get back together. The divorce was not good for the kids.
No. It was not. Yeah. All right.
We definitely cannot clap for the next news.
Ooh, next.
Letting
Wait,
you
hold
know
on.
right
I
now.
didn't even bring it up. What did I do? I just brought up the same news again. Is it the one that starts?
Wait, Chuba was saying, we Bangladeshis used to be a part of Pakistan, and we said no thanks.
Yeah, but it's still Bangladesh should go back to India as well.
Hey guys, YouTube has fully demonetized our channel for supposedly hateful and harmful conduct, without telling us what we did wrong. If we get to 1,000 patrons, we will be able to keep paying all our team, our editors, our artists, without ever having to worry about monetization again, which would be amazing. Yay! So please support Atheist Republic on Patreon. Link in the description below.